Are you trying too hard to be a healthier eater? Gluten-free, no sugar, cutting out dairy, less meat, more meat. It can be overwhelming to think about and keep up with all of these ways that we can try to eat healthier. If you are interested in being on a path of healthier eating and you are getting overwhelmed with all the ways that you can do that, my tip this week is about simplifying. My name is Katrina Peeler. I am a wellness coach, a massage therapist, and founder of Living from Center. And this is Wellness Tip Wednesday. There are so many things out there these days that are giving us advice about ways to eat healthier. And here's my thought on this. Simplifying and just tuning into one thing at a time and the thing that it is that resonates for you at this moment is the way to go. I think that when we try to do all of that, a lot of times what happens for us is we end up doing none of it because it's too much. It's too much to try to figure out, well, what can I eat or what shouldn't I eat? And it's hard to stay on that kind of a track. So here's my suggestion for how to go about doing this. Get clear on what's your goal. What is it that you're trying to do by eating healthier? Is it, for example, the reason why you want to do that is because you've been feeling really low on energy and you're wanting to the reason that you're feeling low on energy is that you're not actually getting enough nutrients, enough nutrition. So perhaps one way to just come at this is to add more vegetables into your meals. Just that. Don't worry about all of the other things, but for a little while, experiment with adding in more vegetables into what you're eating and see and then notice what kind of a difference that makes. Or maybe it's not about that you're feeling low on energy. Maybe there's been some kind of symptoms that you've been noticing lately that it's a little too much, maybe like you're feeling bloated or there's too much sort of indigestion that you've been having lately and that doesn't seem right. So pick one thing. Maybe it's that you decide, okay, I'm going to try to really cut back and not eat dairy or not eat some bread products and see if cutting back on that makes a difference in how I feel. Maybe it's not actually something how you're feeling. Maybe it's just that you've been hearing all of the benefits and all the things that people are talking about how the effect it can have when you cut out sugar out of your diet, and you want to see how that affects you. So my advice is just do that one thing, simplify, and here's the key you've been hearing me say, try it for a while and then notice. You have to set it up sort of like as a science experiment for yourself, because if you try to do too many things, it's hard to tell what it is that's really affecting you. So pick one thing that you've been wanting to try to do to eat healthier and really stick with it for a little while and then notice how it makes you feel. It may be that, yeah, that actually does make me feel better and I do feel healthier. Or it may be that you're not really noticing it. When you add it back in, the thing that you've been doing, or you decrease, if it's the adding the vegetables, you might notice the difference. But you can build on things as you go along. The key here is give yourself permission to simplify and do one thing at a time when it comes to all the possible things you could be doing to be eating healthier. I would love to hear your thoughts. Is there something that you're thinking about trying first? What is it that you've been focusing? Have you noticed that makes a difference? And does this idea of giving yourself permission to slow down and just do one simple thing at a time make a difference for you actually stepping in and starting and not being so overwhelmed? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Share them in the comments below. I look forward to seeing you again on next week's Wellness Tip Wednesday. Stay connected to your center.